Facebook. I am coming to you live from the carpool. I am here every day, 3 o'clock. And I always have these wonderful conversations in my mind about just business, what I want to get done, what I've gotten done, what I haven't gotten done. Probably many of you don't know that I probably get close to 100, maybe 150 messages a day. That doesn't include email, doesn't include phone calls. So I love telling people, especially when it comes to business, that advertising is basically giving directions. And we small business owners don't give directions really well. We just don't. We're afraid to be direct, specific, and we're afraid that if we're too direct and too specific, that we'll lose this person as a client, as a customer. So I've always said this: the more direct and clear your instructions are, the more likely people will follow them. I have lots of situations where I can give great examples of being very specific when I'm advertising something versus when I'm being vague. And what does that mean? Everyone who is in the spa industry knows estheticians primarily deal with skincare. We all know cosmetologists deal with hair. Manicurists deal with nails. Massage therapists do body treatments and body massage. That's typically the underlying understanding, right? However, there are some estheticians that like to do body treatments, especially back facials or back acne or even chest acne, dealing with that. We have some massage therapists that are great at doing body scrubs. I've had great body scrubs from massage therapists. There's a lot of cosmetologists who don't necessarily just do hair. They also do skin, or they do or waxing. So I've always been a person who always wants to be very direct. Now, since I have been helping quite a bit of estheticians and small business owners get the understanding that marketing is directions, a lot of us don't give the correct directions. For instance, if you have an Instagram page right now, and on your Instagram page where it has your profile, if you don't have the city and state that you're in, you're not giving great directions. On your fan page, when you post on there, you're not telling people, family, friends, to share the services that you offer or what promotions you're doing. You're not giving good directions. On your personal page, if you're not telling people to like it, share it, tell your family and friends, post on your page, another example of not giving great directions. Advertising is clear, crystal clear understanding of directions. That's it. And my one that I love the most is we all assume that people call, right? So instead of us say, call me for an appointment, or call me if you have questions, or, go to this website to make an appointment, we just put the website, or we just put a phone number. What do people do with it? Like, I'm so super specific, and I love telling people when you market, you got to be so super specific. Be very, 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 very clear. Make sure there's no room for misunderstanding or miscommunication. That's the best #1 advice I can give all of you if you are marketing your small business. If there's any place for confusion, you are going to confuse people. If you want them to call you, if you're an appointment-only esthetician or business owner, if you have certain ways you want people to make appointments with you, everything that you advertise has to say it on there. Your business card, your service menu, your website, any post on social media. Appointment only should be the last line. Or appointments from, Tuesday through Friday. I mean, you got to be so super specific. I have had people who have tried to use promotions that I've ran in my business 3 months ago that I ran them. Try to come up now and say, I wasn't available for this, but is this offer still good? You know where I messed up? I did not put an expiration date. I didn't even put a date of the promotion. So I'm always learning from people who email me after the fact, months, maybe years later, that I could have done better when marketing. I could have been more specific. This time to this time. This is how you get an appointment. I only take appointments online. I only take appointments during this time on these days. You've got to be super, super specific. And if you are advertising and you don't have where you are, how people can connect with you, forget it. And that's why I said in the beginning, a lot of us don't have our contact information in our Instagram account. We don't have contact information on our fan page. Even from your personal page, if you share information of your promotions, encourage family and friends to share. That's the fastest way people will know what you do. And that is the whole, that's what Facebook is sharing information. So if you understand what Facebook is and you understand what Instagram is, then you're going to use it to the best of your ability. What does that mean? Everything you post that has to do with your business, you're going to tell people like and share. And guess what? People share. They absolutely do, because somebody knows somebody who could get a service with you or get an appointment with you or needs what you offer. There's always somebody who knows somebody. And the only way they can get that information is if they get it in front of their face. So, family and friends, share. Share. Tell your family and friends, please help support my business. The least you could do is share this post. You haven't asked them for no money. You haven't even asked them to come in and patronize your business. All you told them to do was to click a button to share. How simple is that? But if you do it consistently and you have a group of people who consistently share your information, guess what? You're going to see a change in your business because you gave them directions. So very simple. And the more directions I give, the more people follow them. That's it. So remember, if you are struggling with advertising, you're struggling with marketing, you're struggling with getting new people in them, you have to give them directions. So if you tell them exactly what you need and you ask them to follow and share or like and share, people do it. I don't know what it is about those platforms that gets people to do it, but guess what? They do it. And they're great at it. You have some people that will never say anything on a post, but they are serial sharers or they're serial likers. My mom, serial liker. She may not say anything, but she gonna like it all, honey. And some of the stuff she likes, I be telling Mom, did you even read the post? You like something that's real nasty. Oh, no, I didn't. Yes, and all your church friends gonna know that too. Oh, no, let me go and like it. I said, you need to quit being a serial liker. You can't just like everything. You got to look at it first before you like it. Oh. And just because it's your family don't mean that sometimes it's good. They be posting crazy stuff too, and you always like it. Oh. But you do. You have people that you know that are in your friends list that are serial likers. All they do is like everything, right? Then you have some people that are in your friends list that will share whatever you do. No matter what it is you say to them, they're always going to share it, right? Use those to your advantage. Use them to your advantage. You're getting back on track. You and Brenda Lee just got work today, made your first shuffle card. Awesome, Leslie. Great job. I can't wait to see it. But yeah, you guys got to get into understanding what we have. And the thing about Facebook and Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, those are all free platforms. So there's really no excuse. Now, if you want to get complicated, you can start paying for stuff. But for the basic understanding of sharing information, it's a free platform. And a lot of us don't understand how powerful that is. You know, Facebook, I think, said has something 100 million people on it. That's a lot of people to be in one place. Imagine if you let people know where you are on all of your posts and your posts went viral. You know, there's quite a few posts that I know have gone viral. I've had a few that have gone viral. They've gone around the world. I've had people reach out to me around the world. And I love that. You know why? Because I simply said like and share. And guess what? People liked and shared. Because I already know. I have people that follow me who are serial likers. And they are serial sharers. They will share no matter what. Some of them don't even read what they're sharing, but they're going to share it. You have those same type of people on your friends list as well. Same type of people's in your fan pages. They will like whatever you do and they will share it as long as you give them clear instructions that that's what you want them to do. And it doesn't have to be every post. It could be once a week. It could be twice a week. It really depends. And you know the thing about Facebook is that you got to get with the algorithm. Best times to post are 7 in the morning, 12, 3 o'clock, and 7 o'clock. before people go to work, during lunchtime, when parents and kids are out of school, and when people are technically home from work. Those are the best times to post. 4 times a day. And I typically post probably that, maybe 5. It just depends on what I'm trying to do. But I know that people will follow, like, share, whatever I ask them to do, because I'm giving them instructions. And I encourage you, try it, listen to what I'm saying. Just pick this week and say, you know what, everything I post, I'm just going to put like and share on it. And then I'm going to see if people are going to like and share. I guarantee you somebody will share it. Somebody. And if they don't, keep posting and keep asking. Eventually, somebody will like and share. And I bet you on this video, I'm telling you, by tomorrow, my mama's going to like it. Now, she may not know what I'm talking about, but you'll see my mom in there, come in there, like this video. Because my mom is a liker. That's all she does. She likes stuff all day long. Like. My sister and I have told her multiple times, Mom, pay attention. Oh. She just goes through and just likes it. So you got to really understand that's how easy it is. I did not understand it until I really started growing my fan pages to thousands of people. I didn't realize if I could give them simple instructions, they do it. People just need simple instructions. And when I gave it to them and gave them clear instructions, they did it. You know, try it. I encourage you. I'm giving out a challenge. Do it. What does it hurt? Now, first of all, you should be posting daily on your fan pages. You should be posting information about services you're offering, what's happening in your business now, what promotion you want to look at, what's and see, here's the thing, I've said this on a couple of my Periscopes, I've said this on my YouTubes, I said this on Facebook Live. Some of you guys just talk too much. That was one thing I was never really open about, was my products. I never even say still what I use in the back bar. Very rarely will you hear me say what I use. Even if someone asks me in the post, I really don't say what I use. I think that's always been in my benefit, because I've never had, you know, clients that want to come in and try to figure out what I'm using and then go out and buy it, because everything is in cups. If you didn't see the video that I posted of the skincare training that I did, I think it was about 2 years ago, because we were still in California. The way I decant the products into clear tubs and have them in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is really how I always work. So no one knows exactly what those products are. I mean, that's old school. You know, and everybody says, oh, but you know, you decant when you were in beauty school. You know why they had you decant in beauty school? Is because they wanted to have product control, which a lot of us don't have anymore. And they don't really care. It's not about what you are using and the name of the product. It's about how efficient is it during the service. So some of you guys, if you have issues right now with your clients going in your room and looking in your back out, you know, your back bar, seeing what products you have, don't put it out there anymore. It's a secret. Honey, I don't tell nobody nothing. Honey, it's mine. And that way I don't have to worry about people trying to run out and get exactly what I do, because they can't do it the way I do it anyway. But it's really, really simple. The shuffle card. The shuffle card is an e-business card, and Leslie is in my aesthetics group that we have for marketing, and she's doing amazing. And the shuffle card, you can share it on social media. You can share it phone to phone. She also has it with her gym, so she's able to share it onto people's phones as well. But you can send me a PM and I can give you some more information about the shuffle card. But yeah, I've said we got to be quiet. We talk too much. Don't say what you use. Don't even say what wax you use. Don't say nothing. It's all a secret. They don't need to know. All they need to know is it going to do the job that it's made to do? That's it. If you're using a wax, people don't need to know what wax you're using. That's it. How do you sell retail if you don't talk about your product? I'm saying you don't tell them what you use in the back bar. My retail has nothing to do with my back bar. I talk about my products all the time, but I don't talk about my back bar products. I don't need to, because I can actually use very great products in the back bar and sell an entire different line. Mostly because I understand ingredients. Most of the ingredients are the same in pretty much all of the products. So if you know the ingredients that you are using and they're in the same in your retail, you don't You don't have to tell people that. I think that's been to our detriment. I'm a big fan of private label because, again, it's not about the product or the product name. It's about understanding the ingredients. So my back bar has nothing to do with my retail. And my retail sales will always be 4 or more products. Right, so if you use the same products in your back bar, no one still needs to know what you use in your back bar. What you want to focus on is your retail. But I will say this too. If your retail is something that your clients can get a hold of without you, that's where I'm a fan of, I don't need to sell a product line. I need to either sell a product line that has my name on it or a product line that no one has ever heard of, or that's not readily available. That's the only way you're going to keep money in your pocket. Because eventually, most brand known companies are going to go directly to the consumer. So if they are, and you're trying to build loyalty, the easiest way to do it is private label. Have your name on it. That way they know they can only come back to you to get it. And that's the thing about our industry, is we're so label driven. We want to see what's on the bottle. And if we know that, then you play that game and you make sure your name is on the bottle. They come back to you to get it. I mean, that's how you really truly build an empire. I mean, most businesses that are doing, 6 and 7 figures have a private label, because that's how you keep the money into your pocket. You can mark it up a lot more. You can also demand it. If it's exclusive to your business or exclusive to you, or if it's, Sarah Van Bush skincare, they can only get it from you. So that's the difference for me, is that I don't have to talk about what's in my back bar, because I'm all about making sure that they come back to me for what I offer. And what I offer, they can't get anywhere else. Whether it's skincare services, whether it's product, that's something that they literally have to come back to me for. And I've always been that way. And I think, when you start looking at your business, especially if you've been in business for a few years and you're really wanting to get to that next level of consistent 6 figures, or even push it to 7 figures, you're going to have to do things that estheticians don't do. Not every esthetician understands that they, don't need to go to a big name or big known product line. It takes some time. It takes some research. The next step after that is making sure you're doing product or services that most estheticians won't do. Do you have a signature? What are you known for? Can you do it? And can they, can someone walk next door or walk across the street and do the same thing? No. You got to set yourself apart. So I think that's like the biggest hurdle that I see with estheticians, is getting them known by them, the brand, not the product. Because I could have the same product that you use, but I could sell it probably 1,000% more than you do, and sell the services even more, because I'm never going to say what it is. I don't need to. I hope that makes sense. But that's been after years. You guys got to remember, I've been in the industry 15 years, so I've done it all. I mean,